Hey, what is up, guys? This is Adversify here, bringing my Week 5 match against Silver Seraph. And I do apologize for this video being so late. What's it called? I was a little bit sick recently, but I'm going to be able to go through, get up to date on these battles. So you should expect a couple videos here soon. So, yeah, let's actually get into matchup first. So, my team on the right here has not changed. Wingle, Bunnelby, Alolan Sandshrew, Skorupi, Alolan Geodude, Beldum, Amara, Trapinch, Krabby, and Shroomish. While his team is Staryu, Scraggy, Clink, Spinarak, Pickapek, Hoppip, Skiddo, Glameow, Tepig, and Fanpy. So, right away, one thing to notice, my team does not like fighting types, and Scraggy is not fun for me to deal with. This thing is an absolute monster. It's pretty dang annoying. Another mon that's just really annoying is Staryu. Speed ties with Wingle, and I'm sure he's going to be running Thunderbolt. To obviously kill it. It's just a good check to Alolan Sandshrew being like a generally pretty bulky water as recovery, and generally just really annoying. So pretty much those were the two biggest threats that I felt to my team. Also webs, because webs are annoying. But anyways, if you look at his team, he has one normal resist, and that's Clink, which is a bad normal resist. So the first mon I was going to bring is Bunnelby. So this is also Bunnelby that is able to check, like what's it called, Scraggy that is at +1, or Scraggy, like, or if we're under webs, um, and also yeah, just generally pretty good. That return is obviously stab or very spammable against this team. Quick attack in case I need priority for something like webs or like +2 Scraggy. I don't know how I'd get to that, but yeah, pretty much +2 Scraggy. U-turn just for momentum because it's a easy middle ground play, and then Earthquake to hit the Clink. And I really don't need any other moves besides these. So this is pretty self-evident set. Next up we have the Wingle with Flyinium Z, Defog, Hurricane, Scald, and Roost. Defog is there because obviously Wingle does not get affected by um, Sticky Web, and it is my way to get rid of sticky webs. Running a Violate just for a little bit extra bulk, even though I don't hit a lot of Violate numbers, which kind of breaks my heart because but it anyways doesn't matter. Um, just a little bit extra bulk. It's kind of nice against Scraggy just because I'm holding the Z Crystal, so I won't take too much damage from knockoff. Obviously, I resist fighting. Oh wait, I don't know why I just talked about Violate numbers. It's been a long day. But yeah. Anyways, Flyinium Z, because I really do not want to miss a Hurricane on a Scraggy that is setting up. And yeah, pretty much dual stabs is all I need to get to go in on his team. And Roost is kind of just filler. I guess I could have run knockoff too, but I decided to run Roost. Next up, we have Skorupi. So I think this mon just in general has a pretty good matchup. It's a decent check to Scraggy, being that it obviously resists fighting a lot, and it does get Brick Break. It's just generally kind of annoying for him being able to knock off of Violites, taunting stuff like Fanpy Stealth Rock, which obviously I would not enjoy, or Sticky Webs from Spinarak. Um, Brick Break, just generally annoying for stuff like Clink and Scraggy. And Poison Jab, just, stab move, that good chance to poison. So, pretty much Skorupi doing Skorupi things and being really fucking annoying. I didn't bring T-Spikes, though, because I thought Spinarak was a very likely bring, and it's, just an easy way for him to get rid of T-Spikes. So, I didn't really feel like those were a good bring this week. Next up, we have Amara, another choice Scarfer with Blizzard, Earth Power, Thunderbolt, and Rock Slide. Yeah, pretty much just Blizzard's pretty good against his team. Earth Power hits Clink, Thunderbolt hits Staryu, and Rock Slide. I don't even remember. I guess it hits Tepig, but so does Earth Power. Um, I think Rock Slide I just kind of threw on because I didn't need any other moves. I guess it has a decent chance to flinch a Spinnerack that might be sashed. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But yeah, you know, probably not gonna click that move. Next up, we have a Trapinch. So this set is specifically like my anti-Scraggy Trapinch set. So we've got Earthquake, Superpower, Quick Attack, and Protect. Obviously, Superpower is the move that I'd like to click against it. Super effective, high base power. Quick Attack is because Superpower, I think, doesn't always kill a Violite sets. Um, so it's just nice to have that priority, especially because Trapinch is so slow. Protect is there in case he is Z move Scraggy, so I can protect, and because I don't think he just set up straight on a Trapinch. Um, I don't think he abused that unless he already knew I had protect for some reason. But yeah, and then Earthquake because what kind of Trapinch is not going to run Earthquake? It's just a general move to click. And last up, we have Alolan Geodude with Stealth Rock, Thunder Punch, Superpower, and Rock Blast. This thing's just generally good to get up rocks. Sturdy Juicemons or sturdy Juicemons are annoying to deal with. Superpower is nice against his team for stuff like Scraggy. Thunder Punch, just generally pretty good. Um, and yeah, pretty much just stabs plus Superpower is all I need. Um, and obviously, I wanted to get up rocks, which are nice just in every match for a little bit of chip damage. Break sashes, break sturdies, although I don't think he has any sturdies. But yeah, pretty self-explanatory Alolan Geodude set. So now we were going to get into the battle. And we are back with the battle. So as you can see, he brought Phanpy, Clink, Scraggy, Staryu, Glameow, and Spinnerack. Mostly what I was expecting. And we have my team on the right there because, yeah, I kind of figured out the reason why I can't save battle videos is because I'm playing on a copy of Sun and Moon, whereas my opponents are playing on a copy of Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. So yeah, Nintendo is just like you can't save battle videos. So yeah, gonna be looking at this from my opponent's perspective, but pretty much you can you get the gist of it. So um, yeah, Wi-Fi, it's got its certainly unique. But anyways, I'm feeling like Skorupi is a pretty good lead here into most things. Just being annoying, firing off a knockoff. My other lead that I was considering was Alolan Geodude because I think he might lead with Glameow or Spinnerack. Um, but I kind of like Skorupi more against Spinnerack, and also I think Phanpy is a possible lead, and that would be a very bad scenario for us turn one. So I'm just gonna lead with my Skorupi as we're gonna get into the battle. And we see he is gonna lead with his Phanpy. Um, so it's a good thing we did not send out the Alolan Geodude. And here we can go for a taunt turn one. Definitely want to prevent the rocks going up, and I don't really mind too much that this is going to do to me. Earthquake is not going to be too KOing me unless he's like super, super offensive, which I highly doubt. But as you can see, we do end up. Sorry, let me pause this for a second. We do end up taunting the Stealth Rocks, so it's good play turn one from us. And now we're going to knock off the Light as they will go for Earthquake, do a decent amount of damage, but nothing too big. As now I could just go for the Poison Jab, even though it's resistant. As he makes a nice play, goes into the Clink, but that's perfectly fine by me. I'm happy to brick break this thing, weaken it for Bunnelby, as we do get it to below half here, reveals that he is a Violite. So that's both of it, or sorry, I don't think this is a Violite. Yeah, this is not a Violite, but it's also not Berry Juice. So yeah, he's going to Volt Switch here and go into his Spinnerack to try and get up webs. I get fully paralyzed, which kind of sucks because I clicked knockoff because I thought he might be sashed here. So, not being able to break the sash is kind of annoying. But I'm going to make a hard switch into my Wingull, predicting him to go for webs. He really doesn't have any other play. And now I'm going to click the Hurricane just because I'm scared this thing might have Electro Web. And, I either want to kill it or bring it down to its sash. But I don't want to use my Z move just yet. I do want to save that because I really don't need it. As he is going to go into the Clink, it's going to take a decent amount here, but Clink does get some. Obviously, showed the Volt Switch, so I'm just going to knock it out with a Scald here. Not really get a chance to defog yet, but that's fine for now. I'll hopefully have a chance to defog later in the match, as we are getting some video buffering, so that's amazing. But anyways, now the normal resist is gone. He's going to go into the Glameow, and I think this is pretty free time to sack my Skorupi. It's not really bringing too much value at the HP it's at, plus being paralyzed. It's not going to outspeed anything, as he actually reveals to retaliate. So it's a good thing I did sack this Skorupi. And now I can go into my Alolan Geodude, kind of the choice of getting up rocks or clicking Superpower. But I decide, oh wait, here, sorry, I was going to either click rocks or click Rock Blast. No, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, I just clicked Superpower because my plan was to I don't want to set up rocks right now because my plan is to defog away the webs, and I'd be just defogging my own rocks. So I wanted to Superpower in case he maybe wants to attack me, with some kind of coverage move, or just generally nothing on his team really enjoys switching into a Superpower that much, except for the Spinnerack. But I don't think that's a very likely switch in because he already has up webs, and of course I'm a rock type. So he's going to go into the Phanpy, take a lot of damage from this Superpower. But now, so here, it's pretty free rocks for him. So what I can actually do, obviously I don't want to stay in, type disadvantage against this thing, and my stats are lowered. So what I can do is go into my Wingull here, and hopefully they set up Stealth Rocks, and then I can defog away rocks and webs at the same time. So that is exactly what is going to happen. We're going to go into our Wingull as they set up the Stealth Rock, and now this is a great turn for me to defog. Hopefully they don't not carrying a rock move against me, but they do just reveal to the Seed Bomb. So we're going to take a little bit of damage from this, but not too much, and it's very nice because we now just click Scald freely and take out his Stealth Rocker. Very nice for us for stuff like Sturdy Geodude in the back, as well as Amara and Wingull really not enjoying Stealth Rocks. So yeah, now in comes the Glameow again, and I'm just going to get this out and go into my Alolan Geodude, as he reveals the Hidden Power. So that's going to take us down into our Berry Juice range, and we're going to pop that Berry Juice, get right back to full. And now here is the turn where I kind of I didn't trust my gut, because my gut was telling me he was going to go into Spinnerack because I clicked Superpower the last time and try and get his webs back up. So my gut was like, click Rock Blast on the incoming Spinnerack. But I decided I didn't want to make that hard of a read, so I just decided to get up my own rocks here. as what he does is exactly what I predicted, and goes hard into Spinnerack. So had I clicked Rock Blast here, that would have been the hardest read, and this game would have been a lot easier. But unfortunately, I do click the Stealth Rock, and now I'm just going to take out this Spinnerack as he's going to set webs with a Rock Blast. He reveals to be Berry Juice, but as long as we get 3 hits, we're fine. Um, and we do end up getting 3 hits and killing this Spinnerack. So, didn't trust my gut, but it kind of is what it is. They're gonna go back into Glameow now, probably for a fake out into something else. But I know that it looks like the coverage move here is Hidden Power Grass, and I know that's not going to kill from the range, so I could just go for a free Thunder Punch here. Don't want to go for a superpower because that would let Scraggy set up easier. And the great thing about this is we did hang on with enough HP so that Staryu cannot just kill us with Rapid Spin either. We'll have to use Scald. So yeah, going to Scald and knock us out. Now here I was really debating what to do. And I was running some calcs, and I forgot how short the Wi-Fi timer was, so I kind of sent out Bunnelby in a little bit of a panic. Um, Not what I really wanted to do, um, but it's what happened. So kind of have to make the best of it. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the Scald as I go for the return, um, or frustration. Sorry. Um, and yeah, gonna do a good chunk, and now I'm going to switch Bunnelby out because I think it's more important, and just try and sack Amara, and that way I can what's it called? I can revenge kill this with Trapinch's quick attack after like some hail chip as well, which is nice. Or I could just go back into Bunnelby, quick attack. Although that's not really good play because it lets Scraggy set up. Um, but yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna go Amara to sack this thing, because it will just drop to a Scald. But we would get the snow warning. Um, but he actually clicks Thunderbolt for some reason. Not really sure why. I think Scald was pretty free. I don't see any universe where I was going into what's it called? I was going into Wingle, but this is fine by me. I can just click Thunderbolt here in case he wants to recover. Um, and but instead he decides to hard switch into the Scraggy. Um, and yeah, it's good to know that he is Intimidate. So I'm not super threatened by this thing because he can't really set up on me that easily because um, Trapinch, like he can't set up twice, right? And Trapinch can beat a +1 Scraggy, and we know he'll only be +1 because he does have the Intimidate and not Moxie. But here I actually decided to just go into my Wingle instead. And yeah, I'm going to click the Z, Flinium Z here. Although, what I really should have done is gone into Trapinch and clicked Super Power and then clicked Quick Attack and killed Staryu. Um, would have been a easier road to victory, but I didn't do that, and Scraggy, yeah, Scraggy is just going to drop to this Supersonic Sky Strike instead. That way I can clearly feed my Wingle kills as you know, that stuff matters, right? Right? I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to go into the Staryu here. It's on 2 HP. So, obviously this is a speed tie, assuming he is running max speed. So, pretty much, I have like three kind of plays here, and I didn't really get too much chance to think about it, but upon further review, I think I did, in fact, make the right play. So, pretty much, I could Scald here, which will always hit and will win me the speed tie. Sorry, if I win the speed tie, I will always win. I can defog away the sticky webs so that Bunnelby can get another return off, and like I know I have a free turn here because like if he outspeeds me and kills me with Thunderbolt, then I just win with quick attack. So he has to recover here. So I pretty much have like the chance of doing what I want, and I'm pretty sure the calcs are saying that Scald into Hurricane would indeed knock this Staryu out. So I'm thinking Hurricane first is never the play because if I go first and miss, then I'm kind of screwed. And I can just Scald here and then Hurricane next turn. Um, but Hurricane would be the play if I think I'm going to lose a bunch of speed ties in a row, but also hit a bunch of Hurricanes in a row, which is not very likely. So yeah, it's not really a play. Um, but anyways, I did end up clicking the Scald just because I liked having 50% of the time I just win, and if I don't win the speed tie, I'm not losing the game. I still have another chance to defog. I have a chance to win another speed tie and hit a Hurricane and win. Um, yeah, pretty much just I have I think Scald is definitely the right play here. So we go in. He goes into Staryu. We do end up winning the speed tie, clicking Scald and knocking this thing out. So clearly Scald was the correct play, and we are going to pick up a 3-0 win here against Silver Seraph. Big win against an opponent with the same record as me, moving up to 3-2. It's a big deal. You know, I'm kind of right on the line for a playoff. I've been right on the line most of the season, um, and every win matters. And a nice 3-0 win here, it really adds up in the long run, especially against an opponent who had the same record as me. So if I lost to them, I'd be boosting one of my competitors up as well. But yeah, I think I played a pretty clean game. Um, I don't really have too many regrets in my play other than not trusting my gut on the one Alolan Geodude turn. But yeah, pretty happy with this game. Pretty happy to be walking out with a win and advancing to 3-2. So I will see you guys next week with my battle, which will honestly probably be like a day because you got to catch up. But yeah, I'll see you guys.